The Outer Limits. And for 6 seasons continued with the Outer Limits tradition of casting some of the best talent on television.
I think Joe Stefano's vision was kept pure in the more recent series, and that they kept to the great writing.
The script that I read is like reading a beautifully written novel that's meant to be spoken out loud, but it's so literate.
They chose a great kind of stable of directors, and they also chose probably the hottest, sexiest, most interesting actors that you could think of in the show business industry.
He was a loser, and so are you.
Have a nice day. Execute zigzag endgame.
I'm really looking forward to our time together. I think we have much in common. Charlie tells me...
I mean, if you get the opportunity to play a character that's not of this world for like 8 days, really fast and really loud, why not do it?
You get to play an alien or a robot or a hologram, things that normal television doesn't let you play, and then you're done.
It became, I think for a while, you almost had to do it. It became what you did if you had a couple of weeks free, you kind of liked the script.
Why do we choose such amazing actors? Well, these amazing actors choose us.
Rigidly adhere to Spencer Tracy's immortal address to actors. Show up on time, know your words, and don't bump into the furniture.
It's like playing baseball with somebody who knows how to do it, you know? It's a lot easier than pitching it to your 5-year-old son who can't throw the ball back where you are.
The actors on The Outer Limits were not the only stars, however. An astounding collection of aliens, props, and set pieces were amassed over the years, and each episode was chock-full of genius inventions.
The crew, the art department, hair, makeup, these guys are just remarkable in terms of manufacturing, creating, putting bits and bobs together to make something else. Yeah, I mean, there's not a Mars shop down the street where you go to buy this stuff, you know what I mean?
Being in the 6th year of a series, we're fortunate enough to have a whole team of people who have been trained, understand the difficulties of doing a show like this. Every episode only has a 7 business day prep period.
Each one is like a little movie. So you come in and you have a clean palette, you create the look. There's no standing cast, you cast it, and each one you can endow with a specific style.
Some are about science, some are about love, some are about time and space. I mean, it's just a whole grab bag. When you read the script, you know something weird is going to happen there. And they'll say, well, it's going to be this like mysterious wraith coming at you with an evil grin. It's like, okay, real sound. Okay.
The hell was that?
What? It's really fun. It's just like a make-believe.
I don't think of myself as acting in science fiction. I just think of it as acting out a story. It matters little to me whether it's science fiction or not, as long as it seems to me to be an interesting story.
You get attracted by the hardware, and then you realize you're standing in somebody's shoes, a human being's shoes, and the flash that's going on around means less, ultimately, than what that person is going through while the flash goes around.
We saved her. We did? The laser worked?
We saved her.
It's the place where you can marry science and fantasy with human truths that we all share.
Showtime sends The Outer Limits off with its star-studded concluding episode, Final Appeal. With Emmy, Tony, and Oscar-winning actors, Final Appeal is the ultimate in Outer Limits guest casting.
Frame.
Action!
I'll tell you that we knew going into the final episode that whatever it was going to be, we wanted it to not only encompass, hopefully wrap up the series in some way.
All rise.
to distill what are the themes you've been trying to attack. And for us, it was many things, but primarily the role of technology in our society.
As we sit here today, the future of the 2-decade-old anti-technology codes hangs in the balance. My first line in the piece, I come into my chambers a little late, and I say, sorry to be late, everybody. My dang horse threw a shoe.
An extremely interesting argument, which is the pluses and minuses of technology.
Have we lost something by giving up our machines, Doctor? No doubt we have. But look what we've gained.
What you tried to do by poisoning...
In Final Appeal, I played Nicole Whitley, who is a defense attorney for Amanda Plummer's character. And she's on trial for using science and technology to save the future of the world in a day and age where science and technology have been banned.
Are the fears of science re-emerging as an uncontrollable monster legitimate ones?
I think that there's some very incredibly powerful performances given.
I've played cardinals and kings and tyrants and presidents and geniuses and prophets, but never a Supreme Court justice.
How are we to know when the torch we've been handed will be used to light our way through the darkness or to burn down our homes and cities?
I hope that the final episode affords people good theater, because I think it is it's both intellectually stimulating and socially stimulating.
Take a 15-minute recess, then render our decision.
Well, I want to say goodbye to the outer limits.
What will happen? Unknown. There is no death for me.
Well, I don't think it's goodbye. I think it's see you around, and I'm sure we will.
I certainly hope they'll be back.
Goodbye, Outer Limits.
They'll be missed by many.
They're gone but not forgotten.
And I'm proud to be in it.
Bon voyage.
Bye-bye, Outer Limits.
A fond, fond farewell.
But in my heart, you will never be gone.
End of transmission.
We now return control of your television to you.